Hey guys, welcome to my first official moving and packing video. We have a lot to do, so I hope you're ready. Alright, so today is literally day one of packing. I have not packed a single thing yet. And I also wanted to say thank you so much to Dymo for sponsoring today's video. I am using their Dymo Label Writer 5XL and I am so excited to use this. I'm so excited to show it to you because it's just such a game changer for staying organized. It could be used like all across your house for different projects. If you have like a side hustle, I obviously am using it for moving today. And this morning I was like playing around how I want the layout to look and all of that. So I'll show you that in a little bit. We are going to get started with fragile items first. I feel like that's the most practical thing to do, like all of my decorative items. You guys know I have a lot, and as much as I would love to leave them out until the second we leave, I know that it's going to take a little bit longer to pack those, wrap them up, and all of that. So we're going to start there. We also have a shipping container coming today, a big 16-foot one, and we have two coming. One is smaller in a couple of days, and they told us we could cancel that up to like 24 hours before, I think. So our plan is to hopefully fit everything in the 16-foot one, but we probably won't. We will see, you guys. With moving, like sometimes you just don't know until things happen. So yeah, that's the plan today. Going to get started with fragile and go from there. Let's do this. All right, you guys, so we have our boxes, our bubble wrap, our packing paper, all of our supplies to get this house packed up and moved. We are obviously very much into this process, and I still cannot believe all of this is happening. I don't think it will feel real until we are finally in our new house in a few weeks. And I wanted to start this by showing you guys exactly how I'm packing and basically like the system I'm going to be using for the whole house to get it packed up and get everything out of here. So I did lay some bubble wrap down in the bottom of the box. I'm of course only doing this for fragile items. I did 2 layers, and then I'm wrapping everything in the bubble wrap, securing it really well, and I also am adding a little bit of extra bubble wrap on the bottom. I just want to protect things as much as possible. We are already into our 3rd roll of bubble wrap. I'm trying to be like very conscious of how much I'm using. I don't want to overdo it because these rolls are like $33 I think each. They're not cheap, so I don't want to keep buying them, but at the same time I don't want all of these things to break. So moving is expensive. You've got to save wherever you can because there's always surprises along the way. We have our first of many boxes packed, so welcome to my labeling station. I wanted to show you how I'm staying organized for this move with my Dymo Label Writer 5XL. This provides direct thermal printing technology without needing ink or toner, so it's just super convenient. And Dymo has a full range of label writer labels with over 60 different types and dimensions for all of your label printing needs. I'm starting with the 2.5 by 4 inch labels because they're the perfect size, not too big, not too small. They're easy to read from a distance. These Dymo products have some pretty awesome features. First, you get to use the Dymo Connect app. It's free. You just download it from the Dymo website. You can see how many labels you have left. I have 748, and it even recognizes when you change the label size and type. I'll show you that in just a minute. The app is seriously so user-friendly. I didn't have to troubleshoot a single thing. It was just very easy to figure out. And Dymo also offers a software developers kit for business software integration. So if you're using this for a business, definitely check that out. Alright, so for my moving boxes, I'm labeling them in what I think is a pretty genius way. I'm taking a photo of what's inside, so I have more information than just a category. I have exactly what's in there, where it's going, the type of items, and also whether or not it's fragile. This label writer has fast connectivity with LAN. It uses sustainable labels that are BPA-free, FSC certified, and the packaging is made from up to 80% recycled material. And then I just wanted to quickly give you 2 more ideas of how to use this around your home. You can use it for pantry organization. You know that is one of my favorite areas to organize. And for this, I'm switching to the 1 inch by 2 1/8 inch labels since I don't need as large of a label, making sure it has a tight fit, feeding it through, and it is good to go. So easy. Once I switch this label, there's this message that instantly pops up showing me that it recognized a new label, the size, the type, and also how many. I click yes, and then a smaller label appears on screen so I know exactly what I'm working with. I wanted to create a label for my extra sauces. Of course, you can choose the font size, whether it's bold, italicized. You can add a barcode, a QR code, border image, so many customization options. You can also use this to organize your toys if you have a little one like I do. So the promotional code is 10 Dymo labels, and it will give you 10% off Dymo Authentic 4x6 extra large shipping labels via the Amazon product page linked below. The promo code applies to 1 roll SKU only on the linked product page in my description. So now when you see me labeling my boxes and staying organized for my move, you know exactly how I'm doing it.
The storage container is here. It definitely is shorter than I was expecting, but it's taller than I was expecting. So we will see how much we can fit. So you saw the size of the storage container, and at first it seemed like a lot of space, but we have our mattress, the guest room mattress, forced furniture. We're not bringing like almost all of our furniture, but the things that we are, I know it's going to add up very quickly in terms of space. So I think we're going to need the second one for sure.
We are still working on fragile items, but we have moved on to the living room area. I have a lot of ginger jars, vases, floral arrangements here, there, and everywhere. So we're almost done with those. And let me just tell you, it looks okay around the house right now, but it's about to get so insane in a few minutes and so messy. With moving, it is what it is. Sometimes it looks worse and gets worse before it gets better. And that is exactly what's about to happen. So just creating another label, going to add that onto my box so I know what's in there and keep on going.
So all of this is my seasonal decor. I don't even know if this is all of it. It's a hot mess around here, you guys, but I need to wrap this up at some point today because I never wrap it for storage since it sits on shelves all year long except for when it's being used. And there's a lot of like ceramics and glass, just things that are breakable. So we'll wrap that up at some point. And then over here we have a bunch of pictures. I think these will be really cute in Forest Playroom. They're like the free prints that I guess we got at the hotel in our room or after a restaurant or something. I have a couple of those in there, so I can't wait to put those up on the wall. Oh my gosh, look at that. Over here I have a baby Brezza I'm about to donate, and obviously not the family pictures. Okay, let me see what's going on. And then this is our garage right now. So when I told you things look worse before they look better, this is a lot of what I'm talking about. That fridge is staying, so we're just wiping that down. I'm going to do an empty house clean with me, I think. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, and then I'll show you the pod. And one more thing. And here is the storage container. It really is like almost empty. We're just being so careful about what we're putting in here, how we're packing it, all of those things. Forrest just picked this guy up and said mama, so that was fun. We just got rid of those 2 striped chairs that were over here. We did the nightstands yesterday in this video, some stuff I'm giving to friends and family on my bed, and that's pretty much where we're at.
We are well on our way with all of this seasonal decor. I do a lot of like seasonal decorating, a lot of seasonal decor videos, so I have so much of this stuff, so much that I thought I was through all of it and I wasn't. You will see that in just a minute. I did a bunch of Christmas decor. I'm on to fall. I will do a little bit of Easter, of course, wrapping things up with that bubble wrap and trying not to use too much. We already went over why, but I absolutely needed it for a lot of these items because so many of them are very fragile and very breakable. And I did want to mention that seasonal decor is one of those items that I'm actually not labeling because I always try and use a clear container for this so I know exactly what's in that box before opening it. So at this point, I thought I was done with all of this seasonal decor, and then I walked downstairs and you will see there's so much more down there. Here's what the storage container is looking like right now. Plenty of things have been packed very tightly in a very smart and strategic way to take up as least or the least amount of space as possible, but much more to go. Look at all of this stuff, you guys. Even more Christmas decor. And when I was telling you things look worse before they look better, this is really what I was talking about, because the basement right now is pretty insane. So all of this stuff has been pulled out of the storage room. The toys are definitely a mess over here. And then in the guest room, we do have the bed taken apart, the mattress and the box spring up against the wall, the bedding on a little bench right there. So yes, this is the current state of this area. Now let's head back upstairs, bring all of this stuff up here. I did go through this and put the bubble wrap and organize and all of that without you guys, because I thought you saw plenty of seasonal decor stuff. And then I'll show you in just a second where I'm at after all of this. Still have all of these baby clothes to go through and even more clothes upstairs. I've barely gotten rid of anything, so some things I do need to let go of, and then of course I will keep some things as well. And then I wanted to show you guys the storage room. How crazy is that? It's a big room. Like, seeing it empty is pretty crazy. There's some stuff over there that we're leaving. It's just like extra flooring for the main floor, for our bedroom, some like extra pieces of carpet tile, etc. But everything else is completely gone, and we just don't have a lot of storage in the new house. Under the stairs we have storage, and then in the garage it's like a higher ceiling so we can put in those racks. I've never had those, but that's what we're gonna have to do. And that's pretty much it. So we cannot have like this much stuff to bring because there won't be anywhere to put it. We basically have been working out of my car too, like the boxes, packing paper, and bubble wrap I've been keeping in here. And we just grabbed another roll of bubble wrap. I ran out, some extra 40 boy clothes in there. It's not looking much better in the garage over here. So all of the seasonal decor is in here. And then the other things are pretty self-explanatory what they are. And Chad just started going through his kitchen appliances, like the countertop ones, and starting to pack those up. So that's where we're at for day 2.
Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of packing. So this will be my final packing day in this video, just because I'm sure it's starting to get long at this point. I'm putting my first box together. I'm going to start on the closet in the mudroom here, and then go from there and just try and get as much done as possible, like I've tried to do every day. But today I am mostly solo, so I think I'll make a lot more progress today. Let's get to it.
I have a smile on my face watching this mudroom empty out. It has been full of stuff for so long, you guys, just like stressing me out knowing that behind that door is a ton of things, and I love to get rid of stuff. I don't know about you, but just like emptying all of this out, I almost feel like I'm losing weight, just like weight off your shoulders, you know? So a lot of this we are donating, and then of course we're going to keep some things. We are going to donate a lot of our winter items, but at the same time we will still come back in winter to see family and visit and all of that. So we definitely will still need some winter items. It does feel weird though, like packing winter coats and bringing them to Florida, but hey, life is there's a lot going on in life, you know, and I don't want to buy a new winter coat for just a couple of days. So yes, those are coming. I'm packing our cooler bags, backpacks, hats, all the accessories, basically like all of the mudroom things will be in these 3 large boxes. So at this point, the mudroom is almost completely emptied. I am going to leave all of my mops in here though. I have so many different kind of mops, and I just had one arrive today. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to try it. You guys know I love my cleaning supplies, and I still need to clean this house once it's all emptied out. So those I will use over the next couple days. Everything else is stored away in the boxes or in a pile for donations. And as you can see, I'm taking pictures of the boxes just like from the top and not everything laid out before it goes in, because all of these are way more of a general category. I know, for example, all the coats are in one box. I don't need a picture of every single coat. So I made my labels. I'm adding them onto the boxes. I'm going to take these outside and then we will go from there. At this point, I do feel like the house is starting to look a little bit empty, and it is just so weird, you guys. I feel like I've said to you so many times in these recent videos that I just cannot wrap my head around this process, but I really can't. I don't think it's gonna hit me for a long time, even when the house is empty. I don't know. I will feel like I'm about to wake up from a dream. So anyways, we are wrapping things up at the front door. I took that ottoman out. It's like a storage bench ottoman. All of the decorative items there, the mirror. Now we are taking our family photos off the wall, which I have to admit, that's when it started feeling a little more real. And then I will grab all of the frames on all of those shelves around the TV and the fireplace and wrap those up in bubble wrap. And at this point, I am trying to avoid like tape as much as possible just to save it, because we're going through a lot of tape too. So I'm just wrapping all of these together. It did get very heavy by the end of it, and then I will add my label. I will shut the box, and then we are going to go upstairs and do one more thing up there before we wrap up part 1 of moving. was about to say this is Chad's office, but this was Chad's office. His furniture is out of here, and now it's just some random storage items that were in the closet. So I just carried out all of our weighted blankets. We are bringing those. I love sleeping with a weighted blanket, so does Chad. Now we're going through a bunch of baby and newborn items we pulled out of Forrest's dresser in his room before bringing it down, and that is everything we accomplished in the first 3 days, or almost everything I should say. I will definitely share a part 2 of moving, packing, and just getting out of this house and starting a new chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Definitely check out the links below, recent videos and more, and I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!